We are checking out Corepunk in its current state. This is an indie MMO in development. First half of the video is us playing as a duo, and the second half is what we've learned after playing for 10 hours. This game is $40. It is not finished yet. If you're into indie MMORPGs, stick around by subscribing. It's all we cover on this channel, and we also have a Discord server, Indie MMORPG theme. Check it out. Click around with the right mouse bumper. Yeah, so this is like League movement, Dota movement, all that kind of MOBA stuff.
Forget about quests, honor, and revenge.
No
Around
quests,
here,
huh?
the biggest
I
achievement
like that.
is making
Whoa,
those magic
it's a
trees
lot of
around.
stuff.
But that is, I'll do it.
How do we even attack? Oh, we choose some things here, I guess. So my grenade does damage and heals. How about this one? This gives shield and does damage. Creates a decoy. Okay, let's get this grenade. I want to see how tough these mobs are. Is there a button for default attack? Because normally it's space on other games. I'm pretty sure it's just us in the server. Why was there a server queue? The healing, when I was testing a year or two ago, everyone was crying about it. So, oh my gosh, that heals like nothing. Holy cow. I guess we found the menus. Weapon mastery, stats. Oh, we could be some kind of PvE grenadier. Oh, 6. This is green, my favorite. Invites a party. Okay, let's go to town. We can use a mini-map to walk. That's cool. Oh, F keys. Okay, that's for mana. This is for health. Let's fight stuff on the way. Fight stuff. Yeah, he already knows. Oh, he went punchy. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, this is way better with the duo. I think solo, you guys are gonna suffer if you try this game. Did you just find a weapon? I hope so. Oh, I can't move while healing. Cool, I can hit these guys with the grenade, and then it also heals his. He unfortunately cannot keep aggro that greatly. Might as well grab the quest while we're here. There's a lot of talking. Oh, this is cool. So that's like a whole synopsis of the quest. I like that a lot. Okay, well, let's go turn in our quest. We have a quest to meet with the goblin guy here. So, hey.
What's up?
Dang it, it's not a player. Dude, I'd love to be a super fat white dude. That'd be so funny. No, he's bigger than the orc. What the heck? That guy was so big. Meet up with our quest giver. Level 2. Okay, so your missions, I don't think they all show on the map unless you check one at a time. Oh, there's Big Mama. Yeah, she's a big one. Okay, let's learn how to do some cooking. Okay, we gather wheat from around the farms. I guess right here probably, right? Oh yeah, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Oh dang, my computer's making a crap load of noise. FPS limit, let's drop that down, huh? Okay, hang on, this wants to show us... Ah, this sack. Oh, I shot it. Okay. Thanks. Steroid implant, let's go. We're going to the gym. This is not what I expected, like opening different containers for loot, rather than like just finding wheat and stuff and wood. Kinda odd. Okay, Big Mama, let's make some wheat. Okay. That felt slow. Hey, we got ourselves a little guy. He's cool. Oh, dang it. It's not a player. I keep thinking everyone's a player. I didn't expect so many quests in this game. I guess this is supposed to be an MMO. We're just not seeing anybody. I'm kind of out of the MMO feel right now. Let's go exploring. Oh, we could hop stuff too, at least. That's nice. Oh man, the instant freaking aggro is super annoying. Wow, this is pretty dead. We haven't seen a single player yet. That kind of sucks. But I think on Discord they were saying there's going to be a wipe, so... Come on, is this a player? Oh, here we go. Here's one. Okay. Oh, dang, one hit. Oh, this is hecka slow. Why am I so slow? It's because he's buff? Oh, this is... There we go. That was weird. There are a lot of quests in this game. I did not expect that. I kind of just wanted to go fight groups of mobs, but...
Namaste.
Need help?
You know, a slow pace, would you? I let the other...
Stop talking. Jeez. So holding Alt does not show these collectibles. I thought it would, but it doesn't. Should we just skip this mission? This is taking way too long. What are we doing in here? Find the mat? What the heck does that mean? This? Her yoga mat? Bruh. Hey, I'm gonna rob her place while I'm at it. We have like non-stop quests right now. I thought we were gonna be just grinding mobs, but turns out this is pretty heavy into questing. Anything we can put points into yet? Not yet. Oh, level 10 we can kind of specialize? Oh yeah, we're way stronger. Gear is very important. I don't think the leveling is changing it too much. While we're playing co-op, we decided we'll just do some action stuff, and then we could do offline questing when we're separated. Because these are kind of brain dead. There's some zombie noises or something. What is to our left? I hear some zombies. Whoa! Big boys. Oh shoot, no, they're attacking. I brought some friends. Oh, okay, I'm gonna run. Regroup. That uses a lot of my mana, sheesh. Yeah, so it looks like you could butcher these guys. I'm gonna try that. What do we get? Meat? Ribs. Yeah, I guess this isn't too bad of a way to heal in a game. Group up and not take 10 minutes like in Monsters and Memories or those EverQuest games. Yeah, that was kind of random. I wish we could take those guys out. Maybe we level a couple of times. We also have like no gear, so that's probably potentially affecting us. I don't know. Does armor exist? I don't think armor exists. I think it's just skins. Can I ping the map? Oh, heck yeah. Cool, I can mark where we're going on the map. Okay, we finished the boar quest. See, that gave us 700 experience. That's like fighting 120 of those boars. Dungeons is V. Required level 20 and 1 to 4 people for 45 minutes. It's a long time for a dungeon. That was our first couple of hours. Now let's go over what I've learned over the next 7 hours of playing. So first off, I really wanted to get a mount because this does have a lot of quests, and quest seems to be giving the most experience. The mount giver was just down the road. It costs 250 gold. That's the only prerequisite. You can spawn it as much as you want. It takes a couple of seconds to cast. You cannot move while you're trying to cast it. I also wanted to figure out how to bind to the city. Ziz pointed out that we can talk to Big Mama and you could set that spot as your home, which is like the center of town, which is great. So over the course of the next 4 hours, I mainly did gathering and fetch quests. A lot of the starting quests introduce you to crafting, and you need all of the basic materials, mainly from trees, bushes, and rocks. All these items are made into something else. Takes 3 of each type of material, and if you need something specific, you can pull up your F12 menu and you could look into how to find that particular item. So for example, I needed iron ingots, and we could see here iron ore is taken from these guys. You can also click on them on the map. So if I press M and I zoom out, I can find different spots for different materials. Pretty handy. They're not super specific. You can find a lot of overlap, so this is not just specific to this area. You'll find them in spots that they're not marked on the map. While we're on the topic of gathering and crafting, looks like you can specialize in particular different gatherings and crafts. So I'm pretty sure you're limited to a certain amount of points or percentage points. I'm not sure how it works yet, but there is a lock system on here, so I don't think you can be amazing at every single one of these. But I've been doing a lot of mining. I mean, I'm almost halfway up to the max, which is pretty cool. You do get your little perks right here: reduced time, higher gathering chance for rare resources, and so on. This also applies to crafting as well. I've barely done any crafting. It requires a lot of gathering just to get into crafting. I figured out that basically you have a chance of getting rare loot from each particular node. It's all RNG, I'm pretty sure. So he's chopping. He only got the base material, which means that should be all that we're getting from this node. See here, we've got a green item coming. I'm pretty sure we always get a base. No, we don't. We just got a couple green items from this. I thought you would also get your base material, but doesn't look like that is guaranteed. But yeah, the gathering is RNG, which kind of makes it difficult for drop specific quests for gathering, or if you're trying to make something specific. Kind of a pain in the butt and gave me a lot of headache. But gathering also gives combat EXP, which is how I got most of my experience in this game outside of questing. I also want to make a note: if you're crafting something and you pull off of the craft, you will lose the item. So I was crafting earlier, I think iron bars. I needed 4, and I tried to cancel it. It just eats up 1 of whatever you're crafting. So I only got 3 ingots, which really annoyed me. I'm not sure if the Corepunk community likes that or not. I'm not sure why that's even a thing. I've never had that issue in any other MMO. But just a random side note, as I've been leveling, I've unlocked this talent tree. I believe I got this one at level 5, and you get 1 point per level. And then I unlocked this one at level 10, I think. So I only have 1 point in here, but you can basically choose one of each of these per color column. So I chose Hunter for my first one, and I chose Warrior for my second one. I'm going damage while I'm playing solo, but you can kind of specialize into how you want to build your character. I also got this weapon mastery, and it's where you can also specialize in specific skills. I'm going all out in my grenade. I don't know how to unlock this yet. Maybe at level 20 I'd like to try Grenadier, but these are a couple of levels of progression that you will be feeling when you are trying to get stronger in game. I found some new gear. Looks like there's some kind of ammo system. Haven't discovered this yet. I don't know what this thing is up here. I'm pretty sure I can have a second weapon potentially, unsure, but that is all I've basically learned with combat. I made a new gun, and that's about it. Gear score 41. The dungeon requires 200, so we are not there yet, but I've gotten 99% of my gear from the chest drops that are inside all of the groups of mobs. Side note, I also haven't seen anyone else online. I've literally been on for 7 hours today, but again, people are waiting for a wipe that's supposed to happen relatively soon. I don't know when. There are a ton of people in their Discord, so no doubt this will have more people down the line. I ran into an NPC that allowed us to buy a couple of skills for our D and F hotkeys. These have 3-minute cooldowns, and they're basically universal, so if you want a heal or a shield or speed, etc., just like super simple necessary skills that every class can use. They only cost 20 gold each, and I've also found a shirt from just a quest. Haven't found any other way to look like I'm progressing in game. I'm pretty sure level 20 is max. I'm halfway there, but I basically look the same as when I started the first 10 minutes. So definitely something that's lacking in the game that kind of makes you not super excited to play. I'm also finding these runes and stuff. Let me see if I could socket this into my new gun. No, I can't. I'm not sure the difference between runes and artifacts. There are terms in this game that I still don't understand yet, but that's okay. That's just, you know, I'm still learning. If you want to get into cooking in this game, you'll have to run through the fields and run over plants and break barrels and stuff. Kind of odd, but it's interesting. You can get in some combat XP while you do that. A lot of the time when you're playing, you're doing stuff that's overlapping. You're questing while fighting mobs, gaining XP while also gathering, while progressing towards completing a quest. Kind of reminds me of Albion, where you're leveling up a craft while you're also leveling up your skills with some weapons or armor. As I'm getting deeper into the game, I ran into the PvP zone. Again, nobody's there, but that's alright. Looks like there is incentive to go there, but you can lose stuff on death. You can lose an item from your inventory. Doesn't seem all that terrible if you were to die once in a while to an enemy, which is okay. As I ventured north, the mobs got harder, and I noticed that I was getting occasionally 2 pieces of loot when I hit a node, which was interesting. I don't know if it's from leveling my skill or if it's because that area is harder. I did finally get knocked out. I ended up respawning, but I'm pretty sure you can walk back to your spot and respawn where you died. I'm not sure. I accidentally respawned and lost like 20 iron. I was kind of bummed. I couldn't find it. Okay, so I played a couple more hours. I'm kind of too bored to continue. I hate to say this. This doesn't happen very often, but I cannot get myself to play this anymore. I'm not having fun. I'm having a lot of issues, like how you can only see 1 quest at a time on your map. The gameplay loop itself is pretty dull. You're pretty much just gathering and crafting while you're doing quests, running back and forth a lot. Now, the movement feels slow, the gathering feels slow, the combat feels slow. There's no sense of gear progression. I still look the same as when I first started. Not finding any gear for my class feels like crap. I haven't found a gun for my character, but I found like 50 swords and spears. The quests got really boring running back and forth, and there's no sense of discovery in the overworld. I kind of took some notes in my last few hours of playing as I was struggling and sweating. I was watching YouTube and playing, and I'm thinking I'm not even having fun, so I'm just gonna stop here. I don't say this very often for indie MMORPGs. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to morph into what it wants to on launch. I'm sure the PvP definitely makes this more enjoyable, but the PvE aspect of this game is really boring. I'm kind of just freshly off, and I cannot play this anymore. But if you enjoy the game, if you hate it, let us know in the comments. Also, please leave me a like for my suffering. Subscribe if you're into indie MMORPGs. I'm not usually so dejected at the end of a video, so this feels really odd to me, but this isn't how we normally do videos. I'm not normally this negative, but this is the current state of Corepunk. We have a Discord server as well, over 1,000 on there, indie MMORPG themed. Thank you Zizorus for hopping in from Discord, and also to anyone that stuck around on the stream, made the game a little bit more tolerable. If you aren't into streams though, we do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We test out indie MMORPGs. I try to find interesting ones. Follow on Twitch if you want, and thank you to all our members and Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers as well. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, I will see you in game.